Hello everybody, and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and More EU4, the Third Rome, playing as Moravia. And a very happy Monday to you. I am obviously back from my holiday, and thank you all for your patience over the last week. Now, of course, this does mean that I haven't played the game for about 11 days or something like that now, so I have to kind of reacquaint myself with what's going on. But if I recall, in the last video, we became the Emperor, because Hesse finally died. I know, I saw some comments of like, how many times can you hear me say, die Hesse, die? Well, it worked because he's dead and we're the Emperor, thank God. Which means now we have a whole bunch of new mechanics that we have to worry about, and since I am not accustomed to the HRE game, this is a lot of new stuff for me, but I think we will figure it out pretty well. So let's start by seeing what all of our new options are. Being the Emperor means that we get to do a few new diplomatic options. We can bestow Imperial Grace, which, if I recall correctly, what this basically does is spends one Imperial authority on a country and increases their relations with you. Kind of like influencing a nation as a great power, but they don't get the monarch points from it, and I don't have to spend money, I spend Imperial authority. Similar concept, though. Enforce religious unity, which I don't think we can do until after the League War has fired, and hopefully we have made Catholicism the dominant faith, so we can't use that quite yet. Grant electorate, we've already done. We made Salzburg into an elector to make up for one of the ones that was missing. Grant free city status, which only works on one province minor republics in the HRE. It's the only way you can do that. And demand unlawful territory, which we did last time as well. And I did see some comments saying probably not a good idea to demand unlawful territory from an elector ally like we did with the Palatinates. And of course now they're very upset with me. But one, I wanted to test it and see how it worked. And two, we did create a new prince in the Empire, which is going to be important for our imperial authority. So, I mean, in the long run, maybe it'll work out pretty well for me. I'm not too sure yet. We also, as the Emperor, get extra prestige, some advisors, relations, more taxes, manpower, force limits because of the number of princes and free cities in the Empire, so that is pretty fun. And you can see down here right now we have 30 princes. I think 4 free cities in total, 7 electors. So we're going to have to make sure we get re-elected as often as possible. The other big mechanic to worry about now is going to be Imperial Authority, which you can see right now is going down by 0.07 per month. So, the way that we're going to get this is 1, free cities. The more free cities we have in the Empire, the more authority we get. 2, the more members of the Empire we have, the more Imperial authority we get. Currently, 26 princes, 4 free cities. A minimum of 25 members is needed to maintain legitimacy. Once we fall below 25, we're probably not going to be the Emperor for much longer. The real big drag on us right now is the heretic princes. There are 10 Protestant or Reformed princes, the wrong faith, and that's driving down my imperial authority by 0.1 per month. And there are 3 provinces, imperial provinces, that are held by non-member states. So if we click on this, you can see there's one province right here that is held by France. Nothing I can do about that one. There's one up here that's held by Denmark, Holstein, or Holstein, if we can get it, renamed to a proper German name. So we got to get that from Denmark. And then lastly, Osnabrück, held by East Frisia, who is not a member of the Empire. So that's certainly something to be concerned about. And I think, actually, what we could do is declare war on East Frisia. I think we have a special casus belli against them to try and take the Imperial land back. What we may end up doing is, fight them, hand it off to, Munster or something like that, and then maybe even take their last territory and make it a part of the Empire. I don't know yet. Of course, then again, it would be a heretic prince, so maybe that's not advantageous. I'm not especially sure. It does have a center of reformation, after all. Yeah, the religion game is going to be very difficult for me to deal with, but we're going to have to figure that out. Now, one thing it doesn't show right here, but I know works, if the Empire is at peace internally, not fighting each other, you get an extra 0.1 Imperial Authority per month. So if we could get that to happen, we actually would technically be in the positive. But, it's very difficult to control right now. Mostly we just need the heretics to go away and to create as many new princes as possible. A little difficult to do, but that's what we want to do if we can. And the ultimate goal of all of this, of course, is to pass reforms. We already saw the Reichsreform was passed, which gives us construction and development cost reduction. Then there is diplomats and reputation and unrest. Core creation cost and yearly legitimacy, very good for the Emperor. Tax income plus 20, super good. Also diplomatic reputation. And then this is really good for me. Yearly prestige, tech cost reduction, and it disables all internal HRE wars. So we would guarantee that we get that extra 0.1 from being at peace at pretty much all times, which would be very, very useful to me. And then there's this sucker, which leads to Treaty of Religious Peace and Imperial Authority and stuff like that. More of that going on there. The HRE is always inherited by the same country. Obviously, I want to be the one to pass that reform so I can stay the Emperor forever. And then eventually the ultimate goal here would be to turn every single nation here into a vassal state using one of these reforms. And the final one automatically integrates all of them and becomes the Holy Roman Empire as a formed nation. That'd be kind of cool. Am I ever going to be able to get that? I have no idea. That's going to be incredibly difficult because Imperial Authority, not easy to do, especially when we have so much religious disunity in the Empire. But that would be pretty fun for me if I can. Once the League War fires and I can try to force Catholicism to become the dominant faith, I think I have a much better shot at making that work. But we're going to see. I mean, I don't know yet. It's going to be kind of tough. The other alternative to making more Imperial Authority, which we already saw Austria do for us, would be to add more provinces to the Empire. You can see that I own a fair bit of land that is not technically a part of the HRE. If I were to add it to the Empire, I would get more Imperial Authority. Now, I actually don't know if I get one Imperial Authority per province, or if it's tied to development and I could get more. I have no idea. And I'm not sure I want to test it right now because there's nothing I can do with the Imperial Authority, but once I integrate all of Lithuania, that is a lot of land that I can be adding to the Empire, pretty much guaranteeing that I'll be able to pass a reform, which would be very, very nice for me. So, that's something we can do. It's one of the reasons being a large nation that's conquered a lot of land outside of the HRE is very advantageous. Anyway, let's move on with the game. 6 minutes in, haven't really done much of anything. Sorry, I know that bothers some people, but it's worth discussing, don't you think? Nobles demand old rights. Whoop. A royal marriage with Sweden has ended. I don't want that to happen. Hang on. Marry me, Sweden! Thank you. Nobles demand old rights. We could give the nobility more loyalty. Monthly autonomy in my entire nation for a long time, or I could lose the stability. To be honest, I think that I have pretty much everything in a state, and my autonomy is ticking down about that fast anyway, I think. Let's see. Autonomy. Yeah, current estimated change is minus 0.15 per month. So as long as we stay at peace, this actually is not going to hurt me pretty much at all. Let's just go ahead and do this. At least I don't think it will. Have I actually made almost everything into a state? Missing a little bit of territory up here, which we could turn into a state. Right here, for example, wouldn't be so bad. Bit of land up here wouldn't be so bad either. Yeah, we got some options. These are incomplete states, so I'm not going to worry about these right now. I have to conquer Poland for this one, but this should become a state at some point. South Saxony was what it is called. Wouldn't be opposed to that, but we're very, very low on the admin power right now, so maybe not right now. Anyway. Looks like rebels broke Hesse. Sucks to be you, and we are capped out on power. Let's get ourselves some more manpower. I could spend some in these areas that I know is inefficient, and that would allow me to build more barracks, or at least it would incentivize me to build more barracks. But for now, I think we'll pass on that. Let's get ourselves a bit more diplomatic power. And you know what, let's spend some of this money getting more buildings. We could go for... I mean, I think I had been talking about getting a manufactory, which is okay. But I don't think it has to be a very high priority, to be honest. I think it'd be better to get a lot of barracks. We're going to need as much manpower as possible. Because now that we are the Emperor, we have a much higher manpower cap, and you may have already seen, our force limit is a lot higher, 46. That's pretty good. So, absolutely want to be taking advantage of that if we can. Build a lot more troops, That'd be nice. Now, I wonder if I could go kill all these Protestant zealots for the Palatinate. I think they've already converted, so it may not matter, though. Heinrich Friedrich von Wittelsbach. I don't know how you pronounce all that stuff. Council of Trent. The Pope has invited us to attend the Council of Trent to debate the required reforms to remedy the corruption and other afflictions of the Church. The Council will discuss what constitutes the Protestant heresy and to define Church teachings in the areas of Scripture and tradition, original sin, justification, sacraments, the Eucharist and Holy Mass, and the veneration of saints. It will try to answer Protestant disputes by discussing what specifies Catholic doctrine on salvation, the sacraments, and biblical canon. Obviously, we have to attend and make the papal state like us. There we go. In fact, we're now maxed out with relations with them. Let's go ahead and pull that back. Gonna go ahead and improve relations with Lithuania for a little while. We can integrate them, I think, soon. No, I'm sorry, we can't. Lithuania owns more provinces than I do. So I think that we're not allowed to integrate them until we've become a lot larger, which is one of the downsides of giving so much land to Lithuania. The more provinces they have, the harder it will be to integrate them later. So, obviously that poses a small problem. But, we'll do what we can. I'm not really sure how much more I'm going to be able to grow, though. take on Poland and the Teutons, sure, but then we're going to have to start eating up chunks of the empire. Like, how are we going to... I mean, without fighting the Ottomans, how are we going to get this land? Maybe we have to eventually break up our alliance with Austria-Hungary. Could be an option. I'd hate to do it, but we may have to eventually. Not a priority right now, though. One step at a time. Certainly not until after the League War is done. I want Austria-Hungary working with me on the League War, not against me, if possible. Anyway. Okay, speaking of Poland, I suppose we should check. So the Ottomans are still warning me away. Oh, but they won't defend right now because they're in a war of their own. They're fighting Venice and Savoy. Oh, now is the time to do this. Oh, yes, okay. I know we're already coring some stuff, but we need to do this. We need to kill Poland. And this is perhaps the only opportunity I am going to get before the Ottomans become a problem. So let's see what we can do. End of religious turmoil in Utrecht. Did you become Protestant? No, they're still Catholic, thank God. Really, I really don't want to have a lot more Protestants. More heretic princes, it turns out, are becoming a little bit of a problem. Let me go down to speed 4 for a little bit. I'm going too fast. I need to be paying more attention. Are you going to move here? Are you going to go somewhere? You're not sure yet? Maybe I'll move over here. You don't know? Okay. I mean, I guess we could just jump on him here in his capital. Alright, well, I mean, if the Ottomans are not going to defend, then we have to take this. Unless I want to spend some time trying to build up a network and try to take their capital. Which would be a good idea. It would reduce my aggressive expansion and coring costs significantly. This is my opportunity to try and take everything. Now you may say, why take Krakow, or however the heck you say that? Because it has a religious center, which is reducing my missionary strength by -5. I'll never be able to convert it with that development. Well, I might be able to if I do adopt the Counter-Reformation. 3% extra missionary strength versus heretics. We're gonna have to do this eventually, even though it does cost me extra tech and ideas. But it would be a good idea, I think, at some point to take this. So maybe we can do this. I'm a little worried that by waiting, perhaps we're inviting the Ottomans to get in a better spot and defend, but I really hope not. Hey, look! Peace in the Empire! Okay, we actually are getting some Imperial authority now. Good. Let's see. We could improve relations with a few people here. Brunswick apparently could use a bit more. Trier. Salzburg isn't maxed out, are they? Hang on. They're already more or less maxed out. I don't know if I'll be able to... I don't know if I'll be able to make them happy right now. They're getting subsidies from France for some reason, which is hilarious. Maybe we should improve with Trier. I think that could be good. Now, one thing we may want to consider doing, because now that we're in the Age of Reformation, pretty much any time now, I'm expecting the League War to start. We'll have to start picking sides, which is a bit of a problem. Oh, religious civil disorder. Fun. Anyway, I may want to consider improving relations with a lot of other countries and try to get them to join in on the Catholic side. Portugal, for example, Castile, Aragon, those all would make some sense. Castile actually makes a lot more sense. England has rivaled me, actually. I'll never be able to make them like me. Wow! Henry VIII! Look at that! 656! That's one heck of a leader right there. Oh, smokes! Yeah, I don't know. Spending some time improving relations with these guys, try to get them to join in on the Catholic side of the war, would be smart, I think. I guess I don't really know for sure. Now, how many claims do I already have in Poland? 2. I need to get to 30 spy network. That's taking a long time. Might be able to do it, though. I really want to claim on this capital province, if I'm going to take it. Because if I embrace the Counter-Reformation, I think I actually can convert it and get rid of this center of Reformation entirely, which would be very advantageous for me. Whoa, we just lost a lot of relations with Lithuania, apparently. Okay, growth of the printing industry. This is the next institution. Printing press. Okay, where did that fire? Linz, which is actually very close to me. Okay, good. So Austria gets this. It's actually very close to being in my land. Too bad. But we're going to start getting this now. What does it take to get the printing press? Friendly provinces. What about here in the capital? European 20 development capital. Non-trade company, adjacent printing press, and loyal clergy pleasant. 15 Diplotech would help a bit. Protestant or Reformed will get these a lot faster as well. Mostly it's just going to spread based on having friendly neighboring provinces, though. Which is good. One more reason to stay friends with Austria for a bit longer. Trier is very close to flipping their vote to me, and I'd like to have at least 3 or 4 votes from me, just to make sure that I'm going to become the Emperor. Truce of Bavaria has ended. Don't think that matters too much. Maxed out with Trier. Okay. Can we get some more relations with Salzburg? I don't think it's going to matter too much, so we won't bother with that. Let's instead improve relations with, let's say, Castile for a while. I want Castile to be on this side. Be on the winning side, man. I'm the player. Don't you know the player side always wins? Not really. It's entirely possible for me to lose this big war. I really don't want to, but we could. Let's get a bit more manpower going there. You can see, by the way, some new options are more efficient, better modifiers, so that's good. I'm going to go ahead and invest a little bit in this iron and give me an excuse to build another workshop. There we go. In fact, let's go ahead and do that now. Point 11. There you go. See? That works. Now we can get another workshop going. Couple more months, and then we'll go ahead and do this. Let's pull off of Lithuania. Come on. 30. There we go. All right, let's fabricate a claim on Krakow. Perfect. Okay, now we need to declare war. The Ottomans still will not defend. Thank you. War! War it shall be. Squish their armies. Stack wipe. It's not even fair, man. It's just not even fair. All right. Well, without the Ottomans to defend you, you stood no chance whatsoever, sir. Actually, I don't think we need anything but cannons here, to be honest. So let's go ahead and move these guys over here. Wave of obscurantism. Typical response to these kinds of problems. Obscurantism was a frequent behavior. Lose 5 admin power because we are a free thinker, or national unrest, or prestige. I don't really want to lose prestige. That actually is helping me get votes. National unrest for 5 years is doable, but not great. 5 admin power is practically nothing. We might as well take advantage of that. There we go. Hey, thank you, Lithuania. Thank you for getting involved in this one. It's nice of you. We're going to take all this land. I don't really care about devastating it. Does this change, like... Let's see. Manpower, development, goods, institution spread. It's not going to matter too much. We can loot it. It's fine. Let's just get some free money. France is the papal controller. Darn it. I did not become... You know, I could have invested a lot more, and that would have been fine, but I think I'm going to spend this on free stability. There we go. I know. I needed to become the Pope. That was my mission. Obviously, that's not happening right now. Let's go ahead and cancel. We've gained holy war against the Ottomans somehow by canceling that? Or did we lose it? I'm not too sure how that would have happened. Oh no, an advisor slot. Administrative is open. Okay. If we are going to take this, then maybe we should try to invest with the clergy. Oh, we can demand support. We should do that. Let's get a level 3 missionary strength guy. Send an emissary to the Pope. Do I want to risk seeking their support, or is that too much? It won't get me more power anyway, but it would make them happy. I'm going to try it. Seek their support and demand support. There we go. Okay. Grant a generalship. Demand power. They're not going to be happy for a while, but oh well. Grant monopoly charters. I guess we can go ahead and do this. Let's recruit a minister, get more development cost reduction, and demand support. Actually, just trade efficiency. Never mind, that's fine. Free monarch points, though. Yay! And now we can afford a missionary strength guy who is less than a ducat more expensive than the level 2 guy. Yep, that's extra power for me for very little money. I do like seeing that. Close to capped out on some power again. Let's go ahead and do a bit more. I actually could have done this development and then demanded the support from the burghers, and it would have been a little bit cheaper. Didn't think of that, though. Oh well, it's fine. It's okay. No big deal. Take Krakow. Take Krakow. Oh, I forgot we had some cores from the last war against, was it a Bohemia? Was it the Teutons? I think it was Bohemia, right? We killed Bohemia last time. I can't remember for sure, but I think that's what we did. We could afford the admin tech finally. Let's go ahead and... Well, wait, we need to core this stuff. Darn it. Let's hold off. I want to core this stuff. Let's see what the aggressive expansion looks like. So if I take all of this... Now, keep in mind, what I could instead do is release this as a separate nation here. And then I don't have to worry about the Center of Reformation, but I don't think that makes a lot of sense. I think it's better to just do it ourselves. Coalition is pretty big. Hamburg, Frankfurt, Württemberg, Verden, Augsburg, Lübeck. Not really thrilled about any of that. If we wait a couple of years, some of this goes away. We could wait, or I could just go ahead and say, screw it, let's do it right now. And I think the answer is probably screw it, let's do it right now, right? Oh, we lost a cardinal. That sucks. We're going to find out that someone stole it from me? No. England has religious civil disorder. They're Catholic in this game, and I want them to stay that way. Mainz? No. Frankfurt? No. No, Frankfurt. No, no, no. You are not allowed. Give it back. Give it back. I worked hard to get them. I know I've upset them now, but they're not an elector, so it's okay, right? Probably. Okay. Do you want to wait until the end of December? If we wait until the end of the year, we'll tick down some aggressive expansion. That could be all right. We have more military power to spend. Of course we do. Okay. Alliance's rival the Palatinates, not a good call. Influence over Brunswick, don't care. Let's get rid of this. Votes, we have 3 right now. Salzburg is definitely voting for me now. Trier, we're really close to getting you to like me. If I could get a bit more prestige, that would help. Also, how did I lose legitimacy? I don't really remember how we lost legitimacy. Well, legitimacy is one of the deciding factors in who they vote for, so we want to get that back. But I think Trier will vote for us soon. And we are ever so slightly making Imperial authority, but we lost some because there's another heretic prince. Which sucks. Was it Salzburg? It's Salzburg, that's why. Hey, look! Methodists! I know you! Alright, it's a pretty common religious denomination in the United States, that's why. England's gonna form Great Britain any second now, aren't they? Sweden and Austria hate each other. That's not good. Sweden, don't break up your relationship with me. I don't like it when you guys fight. Let's improve relations with Austria for a bit. Austria declared war on Venice. Okay. Not sure why, but okay. Go for it, man. Better you to do that than to be killing people in the Empire. Okay, let's wait until the end of the year, then we'll go ahead and take this land. Go ahead and start coring it. Missions! Make Provence vote for us, improve relations with the Elector. Imperial growth modifier is pretty nice. How much do we have to improve relations? 100. Feel like the odds of that are kind of low, given the fact that we did some unlawful territory with them. We can improve relations by another 50 summit. If I bestowed Imperial Grace on them, that might be enough, actually. I'm not really gaining anything. I'm actually losing this because now they're at war again, so maybe I should do that. Alright, that could be a good mission for me. Imperial growth modifier could be nice for 10 years. Or diplomatic reputation, but that's not going to happen. Rival of a rival, make Bukhara like me. Nah. Now, let's go for this mission. We're going to try to make Palatinate like me. And I'm going to go ahead and spend some of the Imperial Grace that I have. Because it's just ticking down. I'm never going to get it. I'm never going to get any use of it. Let's bestow. Okay, that's up to 65. Transfer trade power. Transfer part of their trade power to me? We could do that. Generally, you guys seem to like me better when you do. Transfer your trade power. 15% of it. There you go. I don't know why they would do that, but they do. All right, we just need to improve relations for a little while. There we go. We can make this happen. Poland wants out. Well, it is January, so I guess it is time. Oh, wait, we need a diplomat. Hang on. Castile's basically done. Let's pull off of them. All right. Poland, it's been fun. Coalition is a lot smaller. We can handle that. Don't need you to revoke cores. Nothing else matters. Let's take your money and end the war. Perfect. Okay, an advisor died, but not one super relevant right now. Poland's dead. Can intervene in a war with France? Oh, France and Castile are fighting it out. Oh, that's fun. Not really something I want to get involved in. A powerful France for the rest of the game can be okay for me. Maybe we should improve with... Muscovy hates me. They're rivaled. Could improve with Sweden for a little bit. They're not super happy. Yeah, let's improve with Sweden for a little bit. They have a weak claim, actually. And they did get a new dynasty, but not one that I care about, which is a shame. All right, core. And if we wanted to convert this stuff... There we go. Okay, 128 months is how long it would take. But if I then... I hate to embrace the Counter-Reformation, but I have to. We're going to embrace the Counter-Reformation. And you can see here, it's now down to 26 months, and we can get rid of a Center of Reformation, which has been a thorn in our side for too long. So that would be nice. I'd love to get rid of that. Oop, Austria wants us to help against Venice. Okay. Would you do me a favor? When you kill Savoy, make him a prince. Or release some land. Switzerland would be good. Release Switzerland. Maybe. I don't know if they're going to do that, but I'd like them to. Okay, Lithuania, go have fun. Go play. Go play outside, man. We're making a little bit of money. We should spend it probably increasing our number of troops. We have some manpower now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. And that will cost me 405 ducats, but we're almost there. Just wait a few months and we'll be there. It'll be great. More armies for me. Can make states, you say? No kidding. But I'm saving up for the tech, so we're going to have to wait. More states are good, though. Would love to have that. But we're actually making a pretty solid amount of admin power per month now. 12 is not bad. 12 is not bad at all. We have a good emperor. I love this 365. He's not bad at all. We could get rid of one of our diplomatic relations. I'm questioning who we should do it with, though. The Palatinate, interestingly enough, I seem to be making no headway with them. Wait a minute, why are we making no headway with them? We've been improving for several months. Oh, it's the aggressive expansion. Oh. We almost can get them up to 100. Clergy condemns a philosopher. No! I'm going to lose a thing no matter what. No! I don't want to lose the stability, but I haven't got a choice. Missionary strength or tech for 10 years. Probably the tech. That sucks. End of religious turmoil. Well, I still see zealots, so I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know how much more we're going to get with the Palatinate here. Religious civil disorder in Munster. Yeah, we have no imperial authority left. And also, Flanders is voting for Austria now. Probably shouldn't have them do that. Just going to keep improving with some people. Oh, we're losing money. Hey, we got a new cardinal. Good. Stop rooting out corruption. It doesn't matter. Military complacency. Oh, good lord. Fine. I don't need tech costs anyway. Trier declared war on Munster. Everyone's killed. Oh, cleansing of the heresy. Wait. Oh, that's good. They're going to go and get rid of the reformed people for me. Thank you. That's helpful, actually. I'm okay with that. Absolutely, I'm okay with that. What can I afford? Not really much. Let's go for trade efficiency guy. Oh, I'm capped out on power here. Hang on. Let us do some more development. Unless I want to get mercantilism. We could do at least one level of that. Get myself up to 25%. It's not a bad idea. We're one off, and we can get the Palatinate up to 100. We're done there. Nice. We've lost the Imperial ban against East Frisia because Frankfurt took back our Imperial land. Thank you. Mission supported. Imperial Authority growth modifier. It does practically nothing. As far as I can tell, because there's so many heretics. Oh, the religious war needs to come by pretty soon. Diplomatic reputation from reduce overextension sounds nice. We're actually very close to being done with this anyway, so that's a super quick mission. Pull off the Palatinate. They're voting for me again, actually. We need to make Flanders happier. It's going to be important. Improve relations with you. And that's a few more cores. And Center of Reformation has to go away. It's going to take a while, but we'll get there. No more religious centers. Okay, and we reduced our overextension. Super easy. Rival of a rival. Make Bukhara like me. It'll happen. Enemy of an enemy. Yeah, we can do it. It's not an easy one, but we can do it. It's worth some power and prestige, though. Let's pull off of Portugal. Don't need that now. And get to work improving relations with them for a bit. Thank you. Rebels broke Hesse again. That's fun. Now I have 4 votes for me. Okay, so we're looking pretty good as far as the Emperor is concerned. What I need to be doing, honestly, is bulking up. Oops, let's go ahead and reduce our army maintenance for a bit. We're not making money. Bulk up a bit, because what we need to do is prepare for the Religious League War. It can fire pretty much any time now. And we want to be ready to kill everybody. Kill all the wrong people, all the wrong faith, all the wrong thinkers. Protestants. Reformed. Force Catholicism to be the religion of the empire, and then I can make sure that everyone has to comply. I'll also use the opportunity to break a lot of nations up and get more princes back in the empire. Sorry. That would be good. Yeah, we're done with Sweden. Okay. Times of need. Administrative aid, manpower, or prestige from Austria. We could use some manpower, actually. Let's talk to the Archduchess of Austria. I think they're talking about my wife, actually. The Ottomans will never like me. The problem is, if the Ottomans join the League War against me, then I'm very scared about that. That would be awful. That'd be horrifying. I guess we could try improving relations with Naples for a bit. They could be useful. Alright, I'm going to end this video here, but thank you all very much for watching. Do hope that you enjoyed. If so, then be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, and of course subscribe. My name is Pravus, and I will see you guys next time.